I think that essentially what's happening is people are being offered like numbers that they can't refuse. So let's just start here. I don't know. This is different. Obviously, I normally do just like league content, but I just felt like I'll just give my fucking 2 cents on this because these are the beginning of the moves. You're gonna start seeing a lot more streamers move, and it's gonna be at the point where like people are gonna be divided up between platforms. At least like the top streamers on Twitch, or the people that were the top streamers on Twitch. So like Ninja, Shroud, XQC, who'll probably be like more willing to stay on Twitch. Even people from the league section, you've seen a bunch of the small streamers from the league section start moving over to Facebook, but there's going to be a push next year for bigger streamers to move to Facebook, etc. So yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, so this is like, so if you guys want to know what triggered this, I watched this thread. This is a Toast announcement. So if you guys don't know, this guy's Toast.
Hey guys, I am moving platform now. Originally,
this is the announcement he had yesterday.
Production budget for this announcement because every time a streamer moves, they have this really cool produced video, and here I am standing in a hotel room filming this. But what ended up happening was we had 20K production budget, and I took that check, drove down to the Children's Hospital of Los Angeles, and gave it to them. Because honestly, you guys don't really care how it's announced. You guys just care where I'm moving to. So I'm moving to Facebook Gaming. Check me out there. Bye.
Okay, so boom, that's his announcement. He announces he's going to Facebook. If you look here, the comments are just like overall super negative. First one, 13.2K upvotes. Finally a real live stream fail on this sub. Like, damn, this is such a fail move. Career level PUBG car flip. Terrible for his career, right? His career is doomed. Then like, I don't know, just like looking at all these comments. 1 week ago, I thought Albert CD was the fuck up of the year. It's like, this is the fuck up of the year is what people are saying. 1,000 upvotes. This is like the common perception on Twitch. And just overall, like people that are making these comments probably have less information than me. Like I'm obviously involved in some of these talks. I knew Toast was moving before this was announced. I know other moves that are happening before they're announced because I'm obviously friends with these people. I know these people in real life, right? So I have more ideas of like what money people are moving for. And they're hearing the rumors of like what people are saying, but without any of the information, like with the information that I have, right? I think that these are fine moves. I think that most of these are smart moves for these streamers, but without the information that I have, right? These people probably have less information than me. And then they're also just judging it like randomly, which I think is just so fucking crazy. It's like, you don't even know what the deal is. How can you say that Toast moving to Facebook is a bad move? You don't know how much money he's getting. All you know is that he's gonna get less viewers. It's like, yes, everyone, like, you think that Toast doesn't know he's gonna get less viewers when he goes to Facebook? Do people actually think that the streamers themselves, like, are going into it like, yeah, I have like 20K viewers on Twitch, but I'll probably just get 20K viewers on Facebook, so I'm just gonna like move over for like 100K or some shit? Like, no, what the fuck? These people are super smart. They understand that these will be like moves that will diminish their viewership by at least, I would say, like 75% is what people are probably going to go off of. I have Mixer here. I was looking up Ninja's stats. I could use a different stat tracking site, whatever. This is the one I used to use. This one kind of is shit, but this still has the stats from when he used to be on Twitch. So if you look at his last 365 days, he was averaging about 40,000 viewers on Twitch at the time of moving, maybe a little bit more. It's about 40,000 viewers on Twitch, and now he gets about 10,000 viewers on Mixer, but he has a pretty dedicated fan base. Shroud, I think, was more in the range of like, he was like a 20 to 30K Andy. Yeah, so he was like averaging about 23,000 viewers, and he moved, and he's averaging a little bit less. Maybe he's averaging around like 4 to 5 on Mixer, but they're still getting like roughly a quarter of the viewers that they were getting on Twitch, right? So you see all these comments, and people have no idea about like the contracts. They don't like, we don't know if it's an exclusive contract, if it's a non-exclusive. By the way that this sounds, people are saying, oh, they're non-exclusive contracts. Facebook does do non-exclusive contracts, but this makes it seem like it is an exclusive contract because he's probably celebrity status, which is like a different type of contract tier with the amount of money that he's earning. So like, if you look at like all this stuff, it's overwhelmingly super negative. No one has any information as to why, so I'm gonna kind of like give you, okay, so like let's open a notepad. Okay, boom, we have a notepad. So let's say somebody, so here, I'll just be fucking transparent with my numbers, and I'll give you guys like an idea of like what contract negotiations started at for me, right? So right now on Twitch, I make about 15K from Twitch. This will be Twitch. Monthly, make about 5K from YouTube. From sponsors, it's normally about 25K, and then from donations, it's about 2K donos. And then from Team Liquid, it's about 7K. So this is like my monthly earnings. This is like an average month, right? So these streamers are significantly bigger than me, right? So somebody like Ninja is about, based on Twitch metrics, he's about 8 times my size, right? He's about 8 times my size. So if we take all these numbers, we fucking get a calculator going, right? We take all these numbers, right? And we add them all together. Could have done this in my head, but let's just do this. So this would be like 54K, right? This would be monthly. And then you take somebody like Ninja, right? So let's say he's 8 times my size and you multiply this by 8. So let's say that Ninja on average was making 432K monthly. Now, obviously some of this won't scale. Like maybe I'm higher on sponsors and stuff, like proportionally, like maybe he doesn't have that much, but let's say that would be like Ninja's numbers. So this would be rough Ninja estimate, right? So this would be a rough Ninja estimate. And this is like trying to do the best content that he can, right? We'll delete this and this. So this is just how we arrived at our rough Ninja estimate, right? And then let's multiply that by 12. And let's say he's making $5.1 million a year. So 5.1 million per year, rough Ninja estimate. Now this is just based off my numbers and based off his numbers and like assuming that we both monetize ourselves pretty well. So $5.1 million a year is what Ninja is estimated. So in 3 years, he's gonna make 15 million. So in 3 years, he's gonna make 15.5 million. That's rough. This is just so you can get like a perspective of proportions. So the rumor for Ninja is that he got a 3-year mixer contract for 40 million. That's the rumor, is that it's 40 million. This is what people are suggesting. They're suggesting Shroud got 30 and Ninja got 40. So if you see this, he's gonna make 25 million just for switching to Mixer. So he still gets to keep all of his revenue streams, right? Like he'll still get some subs, he'll still get some donations, he'll still make money off YouTube, he'll still probably keep some sponsors. He'll have less for sure, but just from switching, he's gonna make $25 million more. Like this is like the type of numbers. So that's like what, like 2.5 times, roughly 2.5 times your, like the amount of money that you are making is what people are being offered to switch. So all these people that are going for these types of contracts, like it makes sense because it's like the amount of money, it's an offer you can't refuse, right? The amount of money that these companies offer is just so high that you have no, like, there's no way that as a human being who like cares about themselves to some degree and like wants to secure like success in the future and wants to be able to like maximize the streaming thing, it's $40 million. Now this doesn't have anything to do with like stress. When you're streaming on Twitch and you're trying to go for high view count and you're living purely off view count, right? Like for me, if I'm not a 5K indie, if I'm not getting like 4 to 5K viewers, like average on my league streams, like when I get into my stream, if I'm not hitting those types of numbers, then like everything goes down, right? And it's super stressful as a streamer. Like you're always looking at, okay, who else is streaming in my section? What else is going on? Is this a good time to stream? How many hours do I have to do per day? Managing all your sponsorships, managing all your deliverables. You're going through this mindset of constantly like stressing yourself out because you know that it can be ripped from you at any point. Like we've seen people fall off, right? We've seen people fall off super fucking hard. So having a guaranteed money where you're going to make 2.5 times your income in 3 years, and 3 years is a long time in streaming. Like people don't understand how long a 3-year period is. There's no guarantee once you're a 30K indie that you're going to be a 30K indie for 3 years. People that are huge right now, like that you can see never falling, right? You look at somebody like XQC and you're like, damn, he's going to be at the top forever. Tyler 1, he's going to be at the top forever. People don't understand that like 2 years ago, fucking no one was big on XQC. Like he wasn't even a popular streamer yet. Tyler 1 didn't blow up until like 3 years ago, and he didn't really blow up until he got banned like a little bit after that. And when he came back to League, like about 2 years ago is when he really started like making money. So in this industry, it doesn't mean that these streamers are like fucking terrible people or they don't give a fuck about their fans. It just means that like Cutie fell off super hard. But that was partly his choice. I mean, he's somebody who signed a contract with Twitch 3 years ago. So like he's been on a contract with Twitch, which was part of the reason why he doesn't care about his viewership anymore, because he's getting paid either way. But all these situations, like people are just so ignorant to the amount of money being thrown out. And you could tell based off Toast's actions that he does care about his community. Like I see like so many fucking tweets. So I'll go on Twitter, right? And I'll see like fucking Wicked's dumbass tweeting this type of shit. It's like, oh, what's Wicked saying? He's saying perhaps an unpopular opinion. Now, number one, this isn't an unpopular opinion. People just like to say popular opinions and then say unpopular just so they get people to agree with them. But I think if you go from Twitch to streaming to a Facebook streamer, it shows you don't give a shit about your audience. Well, clearly this is not an unpopular opinion, because if you go on LSF, which is it's the medium where most people are getting their information from in these situations, you go on LSF, it's literally just 2,000 comments of people saying that he just doesn't give a fuck about his community and all he cares about is money. You can see based off the actions of Toast that he does care about his community. There's a reason why, like a month ago, like when he realized that he was going to be making this move, like when he started finalizing his contract, he started saying like, hey, don't sub to me on Twitch, sub to smaller streamers. Like when he got the money, he's like trying to like give back. He's trying to be like, hey, like I got this 20K, I'm giving it to the children's hospital. He's trying to be reasonable with, like, he wants to show his community that he still cares. But at this point, it's simply an offer he can't refuse, especially with the fact that TFT blew up recently, right? If you look earlier this year, there were points where Toast was only averaging like 4.5K viewers, something like that. Let's go to Twinge again. We'll look at his numbers from earlier this year. And as you can see, man, Twitch is up and down. Like, obviously, Toast is on the up now. He's on the up, but let's look just earlier this year. Earlier this year in March, he was averaging as little as 4.4K viewers, right? With the recent TFT blow up, like his viewership really started skyrocketing, like around the, so this is, you can literally see it right here. What is this right here? This is TFT release. TFT release, boom. 15K Andy. He's a 15K Andy. And then obviously TFT gets stale, starts dropping viewers. Then there's the second patch of TFT released recently. And obviously this is when Twitch stopped working, but it spikes up again when TFT released. But this is like how a streamer like Toast, this is how his career goes. He's somebody that plays trading card games, essentially. He's somebody that plays like a lot of like the thinking man's games. And those games have similar patterns almost every single time. You see it with most games, but especially these types of games. Things like Battle Royales normally have like higher retention later on. But with a game like TFT, with games like Legends of Runeterra, which he would probably play, like all those games that are in his wheelhouse, you're going to see these massive spikes and then they're going to drop off. And then you're going to see a spike and then a drop off. So him signing a contract based on his numbers, like let's say he does really well for a little bit, it raises all of his numbers, he can probably get a contract based on the numbers. So instead of getting a contract as, let's say, on average, maybe he would be like a 8K Andy. You know, he's getting contracts at the rate of somebody who's like a 15, 16K Andy, because that's like how he's doing before he switches. So it makes sense for him to sign a contract at that point, because he's going to be able to like make money at a higher rate than he'd be able to on Twitch. So not only is he going to get like paid probably 2.5 to 3 times as much as he's making on Twitch already, it's going to be at a rate of him at his highest, right? It's like for me, if you go to my channel, right? Now, obviously I play, the fuck, am I really this irrelevant? Okay. I don't even know my own channel name. If you look at me, right? Like I go through the same type of periods where like mine's a lot more, stable, I would say. Let's go for this. Let's just look at the whole thing. This is like in the last year. Obviously, last year I was doing the Shinshin bet, so it was kind of high, and then like goes down, goes back up, etc. So if you look at my thing, like I'm more like up and down because I play the same game all the time. Whereas like people like Toast will switch games and some games will have less popularity. But it's like for example, for me, I would say that on average I'm about like a 4 to 5K average streamer. Yeah, like if I signed a contract up here, I would just be getting a higher rate than before. So this is just meant to give context, because people have no idea like how much these people are getting paid, or like how much they're getting paid to switch. It's not like, the thing is, you keep all your disposable or you keep all the income from subs, donations, YouTube. If you have sponsorships, you'll probably keep a percentage of the sponsorships if they're long term when you switch as well. So like it's not like you're gonna be completely fucking dead and you're not gonna make any money on the platform at all. But just like the base salary is so high that it allows you to just stream the way you want to stream. Like I don't know one streamer on this goddamn platform. I don't know one streamer on this platform that legitimately enjoys streaming with higher viewer count than lower viewer count. Like for me, I would much rather take like 3K, like if I could make the same money having 3K viewers and having like a good fucking chat, like right now, right? I got 2K viewers. My chat is fucking great. Look at the amount of hate in my chat. Very little. People are just kind of like enjoying each other. They're having a good time. Like a lot of keg W's, washed up, like whatever. Like people are joking around, right? Like this is a good atmosphere. When you get higher view count, man, this happens to every streamer. You just get more people in your chat being cancer. And as a streamer, the more viewers you get, the more you have to read your chat, because like if I have 15K viewers and somebody's just fucking spamming the N-word, you don't know what the fuck's gonna go on. Like, you could get fucking banned for not being able to moderate your chat properly. Like, you just have to be so much more, like, your attention has to be so much more focused on your own chat and making sure the moderation is fine. You have to be ready to submode it when it gets really bad, like all that type of shit. So it's like he gets to go to Facebook, make 2.5 to 3 times the money, have only the people that actually want to watch him there, because people that fucking hate Toast are probably not going to switch to Facebook and like be constantly hating. Like, a lot of the people that hate on Twitch, they just go to their Twitch, they go like this, and they'll follow the people that they dislike, and then they'll just like click on it. They're like, oh shit, this dude's on. Boom. Boom. Just drop a random hate comment and dip, right? That's just what everyone's going to be fucking doing. That's what everyone does. Just go in, nice head size, dumbass, and then just leave. That's what most people do. On Facebook, he's not going to be dealing with that as much. So he's going to have a much nicer experience. He's going to enjoy streaming more. And he's going to make way better money, and he's going to be secure. So he'll be able to make the type of content that he wants. If he wants to do something and he finds it really fucking interesting, he's just going to do it, man. Everyone on Twitch, like, when you're competing for viewership, like, all the fucking time and your money's not guaranteed, you're always thinking about, like, what's the next thing I can do? Like, why do you think, like, Mo constantly, like, goes to fucking Europe, or, like, does the Tyler 1 bet, or he went to Korea, or he tries to, like, cast Twitch rivals? Like, everyone's just thinking about, like, how can I get more viewers than the other people around me? What can I do to set myself apart from the norm? It's like my stream, I've done a bunch, like, every time I do an unranked to challenger, when I do unranked to whatever tier playing a different role, it's like when I'm doing those types of situations, it's just trying to outcompete the people that I'm against. Having to just be able to like stream for fun the way you want to stream. If Toast wants to fucking play Hearthstone, he can play Hearthstone. It doesn't matter if TFT just came out. If he wants to do something else, he can just do it. Like, so much of a better mental for streamers. Like, it's so much less stressful. He gets a fucking bag. Like, there's no reason for these people not to do it, man. If you worked at Best Buy, right? And you're part of the geek squad at Best Buy, and you're like, dude, this is so much better than any other like technical service out of all these like fucking shops like this, man. Like, Fry's has their own customer service. It's dog shit. If they offered you 3 times the money to do the same job at Fry's, you would fucking take it. If you're making $15 an hour working Geek Squad for Best Buy, and then they're like, no, we're customer service here at Fry's, and they offer you $45 an hour, anyone would fucking take it. Even if they think that, well, Fry's is shit compared to Best Buy. Like, Best Buy is way better in terms of like being able to fix people's computers, etc. And like, we're just a superior company, whatever. If you have that mentality and they offer you 3 times as much money, you're gonna switch regardless of the fact that these people are switching to have a much more relaxed, easier job. People will switch for 3 times the money to have a more stressful, more intense job. So like, these companies, like, it just shows that they're offering these streamers money they can't refuse, because Facebook has like a huge budget. They're like, how the fuck else are we gonna get people to come to Facebook gaming? We need to buy big streamers. They're doing a marketing push, and you can criticize Facebook and Mixer and YouTube, and you can be like, oh, this will never work. Their fucking platforms are dog shit. Just like the way that they like, the chat interaction is bullshit. Like, you can't read anything. You have to sign up with your fucking real name and shit. You have to sign up with a phone number. Like, people can criticize those platforms all they want, and I think that that's fair. You can shit on the platforms, but you can't shit on the streamers for like taking these ridiculous contracts, because you can't really refuse it. And it doesn't mean you hate your fucking viewers. It just means that you're just being an intelligent person, business-wise. How much would I think Toast contract was? I have no idea. I assume it's about 20 million, 15 to 20 million. It's probably like a 3-year contract for 15 to 20 million. I have no idea. Like, I haven't talked to Toast. I haven't talked specifics. I knew about the move, but when somebody tells you like, hey dude, like Toast, like I go to Offline House and they're like, oh yeah, Toast is going to move to Facebook. Like, I'm not going to fucking, number one, I didn't say shit. I'm not going to say shit until he actually does it. And I'm not going to be like, really? How much did he get paid? Like, I'm not fucking asking that question. Somebody else can ask that, but I'm not asking it. Generally speaking, the rumors that I've heard from the other contracts that were negotiated, like Ninja 40 million, Shroud 30 million, like those I believe. Just is what it is. Dude, I plus, like, I think that that's a benefit, man. Having somebody's actual name in chat, how fucking good is that? Having someone's actual name in chat. Some dude randomly tries to just flame you for fucking no reason, and you just see their actual name, what they look like everything. Dude, I swear to God, you motherfuckers that come in and troll Twitch chat nonstop, you'd be acting different if we got to see who you were and what your name is every single time you posted a comment, all right? Fucking job security, like everything, man. Like, these are just, the streamers, they know what the fuck they're doing. If you've ever talked to Toast, and people even say it in the thread, Toast is a smart guy. He's not making this decision lightly, and he definitely feels bad. He's like, fuck, man, like, my viewers are just gonna be like pissed about this. That's why he's telling people not to sub. That's why he's trying to be charitable. That's why he gifted some subs. Like, he's trying to do what he can to like keep his viewer base happy. But at the end of the day, man, like, everyone's got to fucking eat. Everyone's got to like do what's best for them. Toast wasn't a big streamer until 2017, right? Like, he really blew up in the beginning of the year 2017. It hasn't even been 3 years since Toast has been averaging over 1,000 viewers. And then you're gonna talk about the next 3 years he's gonna get paid like 5 times times the amount of money that he's made in the last 3. Like, come on, dude. They have to. They literally have to. My Facebook has nothing to do with my personal life. I mean, of course you could still troll if you want, but my point is, like, the environment's going to be better for him. He's going to enjoy streaming more, and he's going to get paid out the ass. What the fuck? Prophet Andy? Dude, call him whatever you want. At the end of the day, like, these people are just being smart. And all streamers, man, all streamers, they all feel like their viewership is more flimsy than it actually is. Like, when I talk to other people, and, like, I took a week off recently, I'm like, damn, when I come back, I'm going to have, like, 1K viewers. Like, I'm like, dude, my stream is fucking dead when I come back. Like, I just know it. I fucking took a week off. You know, I'm gonna have to regrind. All these people have overtaken me. My viewership's not gonna be like, all streamers feel like their viewership is way, way, way more flimsy than it really is. So somebody like Toast, I'm sure that thinks that he has like some viewer base, but he doesn't know when that shit's gonna get ripped. I mean, earlier this year, he was averaging 4,500 viewers. So like when he's averaging 10, he's like, fuck, I better like maximize this shit right now because go back to 4.5 real quick. Is this my retirement speech from Twitch? No. And I haven't been like, dude, I'm not at the tier where people where they're talking to me yet, right? Like all these companies, they're going for like big dogs first, then they're gonna go for like the B tier like me. Like I'm like a B tier streamer in terms of viewership. I'm like a 5K Andy, right? So first they're gonna go for like the 15 to 20K Andys. They're gonna try to snipe all those. And then after that, they're gonna just fucking go down and be like, okay, now we want some like middle tier streamers, because the thing about middle tier streamers is they normally have more dedicated viewer base. So like, I don't know how to explain it, but like somebody that averages like 4K viewers, those 4K viewers are normally a lot more willing to like transfer platforms. Like you can probably retain a higher percentage of them. Like let's say I average like 4 or 5K viewers. Maybe I could get something like 1.5K viewers on Facebook. Potentially, right? Whereas another like streamer like Toast, who's averaging like 20, maybe will only get like 4 or like 3, because so many of the viewers will naturally gravitate towards the highest streams, right? Like so many people will just have Twitch followings like this, and they will just look at their Twitch following on the side, and whoever has the most viewers they'll be more inclined to click on. So like right now, even if I wanted to watch Chase, the fact that he's not here, like I have to click once to see him. I'll probably start with Rat's stream, and I would watch his stream, and I'd be like, yo, what's Rat doing? And then I just watch him play, and he just fucking wastes his ult, and it looks like dog shit. Yeah, and then I just see him waste his ultimate like that, and I'm like, okay, this player's dog shit. And then I just go to Chase, and I'd watch him for a little bit, realize he's in queue, and he's playing like Pokemon on crack with like fucking super fast or some shit. Pisses me off. Okay, next streamer, and then it's like, okay, Conquer Casio 1v9. Let's see what he's doing. How's he doing? 4 and 7. He's inting his ass off in OCE. We're going to the next stream. Like that's just how people fucking scroll, right? But people are more inclined to just click on like the top streams. That's just how it is. So that's why like the number one person in the section, you'll see their viewership balloon. Like for me, I'll get like, if not many people are streaming, right? And for some reason I'm one of the top streamers in the section, I'll be like 7K viewers, something like that. And then as soon as I become number 1 in the section, it's like boom, like 10K after one game, like that type of shit. So yeah, it's just how it works, man. So like, I feel like a lot of streamers, they care way more about like viewership because it affects them. They're more in tune with like what's going on Twitch. Like, dude, I follow a bunch of fucking people I don't even watch just to make sure, like, just to see how they're doing and be like, okay, who's this girl? 39 Daff. She's popular on Livestream Fail right now. Let's see how her viewership does from Livestream Fail. Oh, Sweet Anita, she was popular from Livestream Fail before. Like, how is she doing now? I don't watch most of these streamers. Oh, Loser Fruit, she's from like the Click Crew. Like, how's that shit doing? Like, I just try to be like really involved in the space, and I'm pretty sure people like Toast are intelligent about streaming. They understand what they're doing, they understand the space, and they like understand their own value better than I guess Twitch chat and Livestream Fail and Twitter and all these people are giving them credit for. So anyways, I just wanted to give my fucking opinion on this shit because I don't know, man. I just feel like so many people were uninformed about like what type of numbers people are switching for, like how this shit actually works. Like these are some big contracts, and you can't blame streamers for taking these types of offers. Like you're gonna see more of it, and it's gonna be consistent, and it's gonna be throughout. And unless one of these companies like really pulls out, I feel like you have to think about which companies are actually going to bat here, right? Like it's like Facebook versus Amazon versus Microsoft versus Google. That's what it is, right? Because Google owns YouTube, I'm pretty sure. Facebook, massive. Microsoft owns Mixer. Amazon owns Twitch. So those are the big companies, and they're fighting for the streaming space. And those companies don't have any shortage of resources anytime soon. So this is just going to be a thing where like all these companies are going to make a legitimate push, and maybe it doesn't work. Maybe they throw all the money and the Twitch community is just too fucking impenetrable, right? Everyone has their own Twitch culture. They love the fucking emotes here. People like their own shit. They don't want to fucking move. That could be a thing, right? And the other companies could never break into the space. But these companies are going to fucking try.
As a competitor, I'd follow to another platform for sure.
Thanks, dude.
Smiley face.
I'm not thinking about moving to another platform. I'm not in talks with anyone. I would tell you if I was. I'm just giving you fucking information as to like why people are fucking moving, because eventually people will be talking to me, and I'm gonna have to make similar decisions. So let's open up League and let's play some fucking Season 10 League of Legends.